Prioritization is a thing that we hear about a lot as being one of the biggest challenges within these sorts of roles and these standalone roles. What other challenges did you face then?
Yeah, so I feel like maybe as a first marketing hire in a team where there are no marketers, you have to kind of be the person who's like the voice of marketing to the rest of the company. And like, I can't stress this enough, but you can never over communicate. So I'm the queen of repeating myself like 14 times and like saying the same things, talking about the same things, but they are the biggest priorities. And I think you need to do the same thing in marketing internally than what you're doing externally, which is say the same thing until you get sick of what you're saying. So the way I run things right now is that I basically do this quick Slack update once a month at the end of each month saying like, okay, here are the results from the past month. This is how much we grew from the month before. You know, people don't look at these numbers every day, so they need the context of like, how are we growing? And also just like listing out more qualitative stuff like, here are the biggest projects we've worked on. This is what we're going to focus on next. This is the kind of help I'll need from you guys. These are the people who are working on like marketing adjacent initiatives in the company. And then we do have a weekly cadence of like going through our numbers on Monday mornings, and then also Friday demos where we kind of can showcase some of the work that we've actually done. Like, here's a cool new landing page, or this is the blog post we published this week. So yeah, like communicating on a bunch of different levels. So not only about that, like the outputs, but also the outcomes. So I think that's been like, I've always loved internal marketing. So it's not so much of a challenge for me, but it is something that I need to actively remind myself to do, because otherwise people are like, what's she doing? Like, why is nothing happening, even though I'm working on a million different things at a time?
Yeah, and it's interesting you say over communicate, because I think sometimes teams can feel like that if you're a sole marketer, because you're so busy doing the job itself. Sometimes, you know, communicating what you're doing to other people in the company sort of falls by the wayside.